Hi, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hi, Jenny Taco, how are you? Good to have you. Good to have you. Good to have you. Okay. Inori Uluwayola, wife of Dr. Ayo. Welcome. Good to have you. As usual, I will just wait for a few more people to join and then we'll just shoot. We'll just wait for a few more people and then we'll just shoot. Okay, so we lost somebody very, very dear to us in the country today, or at least we have the news today, by the person of Sound Sultan, and some sort of tribute. I'm deciding to play his songs underground today, just on the background. Yeah, it makes me not to be particularly, excited. I mean, it's so sad to know that somebody that, I mean, you don't know a person and then expect that they will die. So usually when that happens, it comes at some big cost to someone's happiness. I hope you guys are hearing me. Yeah. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so yesterday there was supposed to be a gift for Miriam, but she did not stay to the end of the live to claim her gift. So most likely the gift is not going to go to her. It's going to go to Jenny Taco, who was the second person to come on the live yesterday and also waited till the end. Okay, so we send our gift to Jenny Taco. So Jenny Taco should DM us with our account details so you can send this quota of this weekend's suya money to Jenny Taco. So we are sending Jenny Taco 5k suya money. I think it was charity. Yeah, I think it was charity. I think charity was the name of the person, some sort of charity who won the other weekend's giveaway. So it's Jenny Taco's turn this week. If she stays till the end of today's life, she will claim it. If she does not stay to the end, the person who stays to the end will also claim it. Will also claim it. Okay, so actually I don't want to stay long today, so I think I'm just going to shoot. Yeah, I think I'm just going to shoot today. Let's just go. I'm not going to wait for more than up to 5 people or that kind of thing. Let's just shoot. So today we're talking about what makes a person wealthy, you know. I'm sure that when people sit down, see the official, you're welcome. Oh, good, we just started. You're welcome. All right, so today you can see the topic. I want to explain to you how it is debit alerts that will make you wealthy and not credit alerts. Most people pay attention and focus on their debit alerts, on their credit alerts. People pray for credit alert. People say, if only I see credit alert, if only I get big alert now. Someone should just credit me now with 1 million. Someone should just credit now with 10 million. Imagine if I just mistakenly see a alert of 100 million. People focus on credit alerts. Now, at some point, I am going to do something. I'm going to do something at some point. At some point in this life challenge, I don't know what day it is going to be, but I'm going to talk about something about the either I call it the paradox of numbers, or I call it the paradox of people. Okay? Now, if you want to do something in life and you want to succeed, you need people. You need people to be on board with what you do. You need people to buy in what you do. Okay? That's what most people think. That's the only place that most people put their focus. Okay? However, anything you want to do, anything that you are thinking about, when you start to notice that there are a lot of people doing that thing, or a lot of people thinking like that, you should begin to wonder that maybe you should do it differently. Okay? Now, people focus on credit alerts all the time. That is what people think about. People think about credit alerts all the time. People think about credit alerts. People wish for credit alert. People pray for credit alerts. People pay attention to credit alert. Majority of the people pay attention to credit alerts. Praise Adiragba, you're welcome. Good to have you. Praise Adiragba, you're welcome. Okay. All right. So people think that credit alert is what makes people wealthy, and then so everybody puts their attention on their credit alert. Okay, so I am here today to burst your bubble, to show you that what majority of the people do is to pay attention to credit alerts, and majority of the people are poor. Majority of people are called the masses. If something is called masses, that means that thing is poor. Okay? That means that thing is poor, and it's very, very important to realize that thing is poor. Yes, please. I'm alive. Yes, please. Yes. I'm alive. Yes, I'm alive. Yes. All right. So sorry. So security. All right. So most people focus on credit alerts. I am here to show you that you do not have to focus on credit alert like a lot of people do. Your own focus should go on your debit alert. I'm here to show you today how it is debit alert that makes you wealthy. How it is debit alert that makes you wealthy. How it is not credit alert that makes you wealthy. Credit alert puts money in your account. Credit alert is the notification of money entering your account. Credit alert is not how money enters your account. Credit alert is only a notification of money entering your account. Please do not pay attention to credit alert. In fact, let me tell you this. If you want to divide your attention, give 20% of your attention to credit alert and put 80% of your attention to debit alert. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you today. And at the end of today's life, you'll be able to understand why you should stop doing things like the masses. Why you should stop thinking like the masses. Why you should never, ever put majority or bulk of your attention on your credit alert. Why you should be on your debit alert. Soup Express Kitchen, you're welcome. You're very much welcome. Okay? So, why? How does debit alert makes a person wealthy? I'm going to show you. So let's shoot. Let's shoot. So let's say that there are 3 levels of wealth. Okay? Let's say there are 3 levels of wealth, because I'm using 3 levels because it will align with previous literature. It will align with what you have had before. I don't want to use anything that will tamper with what you have had before, what you know before. Okay? So there is what you call the low level class. Okay? And then there's what is called the mid-level class, which is what you call middle class. And then when you call the elite or the wealthy class, high-level class. So there's low level, there's mid-level, there's high level. You have 3 types of levels. Okay? Now, at low level is a place where people do not have money. It's a place where people are afraid. It's a place where people pray that things don't go wrong, because if one thing goes wrong, the person may just end up broke for a long time. Okay? This is the level where people pray that they don't have accidents. This is the level where people cannot even insure their properties or their gadgets or things like that, because every penny counts, and then they have to, shortchange themselves. This is the level where most people are. When they said that Nigeria had become the poverty capital of the world, it means that over 90 million people have not been earning more than $1 every day. Every day. $1 is 500 naira. So anybody who, by calculation, makes below 500 naira every day, the person is poor, according to World Bank statistics. Now, what that tells you is that when that came out, it means that over 70 million, almost 90 million people were living under 500 naira daily in Nigeria. It means that if you calculate 500 naira by 30 days, it comes to 15,000 naira. So that shows you that in a month, there are more than 70 million Nigerians who make below 15,000 naira every month. That is crazy. That is almost unbelievable. Okay? Now, that low level, you can divide it into the low of the low and then the high of the lows. Okay? Now, the high of the lows are people who earn above 15,000 naira every month, and things like that. All right? Now, let me tell you what happens to those people. What happens to those people is that at the end of the day, they make their decisions as to where they allot their money, and they call it spending. I have 50,000 naira. I am trying to decide how to spend it. I have 100,000 naira. I am trying to decide how to spend it. So people at that level, they make what they call spending decisions. Spending decisions. Now, some of those people will go on to become rich. Some of those people will go on and stay poor. Some of them, it will take them a long while before they get rich. Why? Because if you give 5 people 50,000 naira, at least one of them will become rich, and then maybe 3 will become poorer, and then maybe one of them will just remain in status quo. Why? Why does that happen? How does it happen? Decisions are reflected in your debit alert. Decisions are reflected in your debit alert. Other people's decisions reflect in your credit alert. Your own decisions are reflected in your own debit alert. Other people's decision is what reflects in your credit alert. Now, do you think that it is other people's decision or your decision that should make you rich? Do you think it's other people's decision that will make you rich? No. It is not other people's decision that, if you are getting it, please be making notes on the screen so that I know that you are getting it. I don't want to spend so much time on this live today. I want to go straight to the point, and I'm hoping that you just, get it immediately. I just want you to get it immediately. I just want you to get it immediately. I just want you to get it. So as you're getting it, please, let me be typing the thing that you are getting. Okay? Where is Peter Bless? Super Express used to type a lot. I'm not seeing his type today. I don't even know if you guys are hearing me. So if you're hearing me, I need to know that you're hearing me. Okay? Alright, so any point that you catch, please put it on the screen so that I know that you have gotten that point. That helps me to not focus on that point anymore. It helps me to simply go to the other, sorry about that. It helps me to simply go to the other point. Okay? So any point that you get, please just mention it. Just mention it. Any point that you get, please just mention it. Any point you get, just mention it. Alright? So I have told you that your decision is reflected in your debit alert. Other people's decisions are what reflect in your credit alert. Now, somewhere, as long as your decision does not influence other people's decision, oh God, oh my, I hope you guys are listening. As long as other people's decision are what will determine your credit alert, and your own decision is reflected in your debit alert. So if you do not make sure that you make the kind of decisions that influences other people's decision, you are not going to become wealthy. You are not going to become wealthy. There is no way. There is absolutely no way. There are several ways. There are 1,000 ways to do this. But the baseline is that your decisions must first of all be geared towards influencing other people's decision so that they can send you more credit alerts. It's simple. There are ways to it. There are several ways to it. In fact, let me tell you, at this level, what you should be focusing on at the low level, you are on the low level and you want to go to middle level and then you want to cross to the wealthy, high income, high level, wealthy, what you call the elite class. If you want to cross to the other side, you have to start making spending decisions that influences other people's spending decisions. Because without other people's decision, your account is always going to be zero. Your bank will not wake up one day and just decide to just credit you. No, it is other people who instruct your bank to credit you. So it's other people who wake up and then decide, let us credit Crown Footwears, let us credit Inori Loyola, let us credit Jenny's Taco, let us credit Super Express Kitchen, let us credit Space Adiroba, let us credit TD Official. People are the ones who will credit you. What you are solely responsible for and what you can control, which is the same thing that you should focus on mostly, is your debit alert, your decision. That is the only thing that you can control. In fact, a person can owe you money and not pay till they die. In fact, if you are not careful, it may cost you more money to get money that somebody is owing you. So even if somebody were owing you, you still do not have 100% control. In fact, if you take them to court, they can file bankruptcy. And if they file bankruptcy and it is established that they are bankrupt, you are not going to get your money. So it is very, very important to realize that what you should focus on is your decision. At this level, it is called spending decision. Now, spending decision for alert is the lowest kind of decision when it comes to finances. The word spending is the lowest level of financial decisions. I am telling you. People, you should pray, you should work hard to get off the level where you spend, where the bulk of your decision is about spending. Everybody spend money. I am not saying that everybody spend money. Okay, that's okay. But you need to get to a point where spending is the smallest part of your money decision. Okay, you are going to understand what I'm saying as I move along. But this is the point I need you to pick here. At this level, if anybody is on a low level, which means that you are earning less than 100k every month, your goal should be to spend your money in such a way that it influences other people's decision, either directly or not directly. let me tell you, when you are at this level, this is the level where you need to spend a lot of money on your relationships. This is the time when you need to spend money for people who need to remember you more frequently. This is the time for you to spend money on maybe something that you are creating. For example, if you are doing small handbags, Sam Harvard, you're welcome, good to have you. Good to have you. If you are maybe less alone that you are doing small handbag, this is time for you to spend money on hand so that people can know that you make adverts. This is time for you to spend money on business cards so that you can represent yourself respectably in the society. So at this level, at this low level, you should be aware, very much aware, very much focused on your decisions, spending decisions. This is what will determine or influence other people's decision to send money to you, which you now call credit alert. Credit alert is to notify you that somebody decided and executed. Sorry, they took the light. Don't worry, the gen is going to come on very shortly. The gen will come on very shortly, so don't worry. Just stick with me. Just stick with me. Soul Gifted, you're welcome. So this is what you need to do at this time to influence other people's decision. That is what should be your sole goal. Either to improve yourself so that other people can be trusting enough to give you money or to impute money for you, or to advertise what you do more, or to show yourself more, or to invest in your relationships. This is how you are going to make money. There is no way, there is no other way to do that other than that. There's no other way, no other way whatsoever. No other way whatsoever. Sorry about the light thing. Welcome to Nigeria. Welcome to Nigeria. All right? So this is what you do at the low level. At the middle level, the decision as to money is called investment decisions. It's called investment decisions. Sorry for the little time and all of that. That's what you call investment decisions. You want to make sure that when you are in middle class, what you are going to be earning is investment. People in middle class, do they spend money on their livelihood? Yes. Because, for example, if you are earning 5 million naira monthly, you are comfortably in the middle class. Okay? Now, all things being equal, 1 million naira will be able to take care of you in a month. All things being equal. However, if you take 1 naira out of 5 million naira, you are left with 4 million naira. Which means that you have 4 million naira to either invest in real estate, which is the most obvious kind of investment, but there are other investments. Which means that the bulk of what you say you are doing with your money becomes investing, not spending. Now, for somebody who is investing, all things being equal, you already know that the person will receive more credit alert. Naturally. So it is important. It is important for you to realize that your debit alert is a direct consequence or requisite to your decision as to what to do with money. Now, it is what a person does with money that guarantees that the person either has more money or less of money. Money is always called cash flow. So it means that it is always supposed to flow. Nobody can keep money. Nobody keeps money. People only have an illusion of keeping money. When you put your money in the bank don't just look at your money. The bank don't just stay there and be looking at your money. No, the bank takes your money and borrow businesses who will give them interest in the money. Or the bank takes your money and runs forex trading with your money. So it is only poor people who keep money. Keeping money is an illusion. Keeping money is an illusion. It does not exist. Nobody keeps money. Money cannot be kept. Money cannot be kept. What you can keep is wealth. And the way you keep wealth is by moving money. When people keep money in their accounts, they say, I am keeping the money. Do you know what happens to the money? Inflation catches with the money, and then the money begins to reduce. If you put money somewhere and it's reducing, that means that part of it has been flowing out. So you cannot keep money. It is either your money appreciates, that increases, which means that more money has flowed in, or your money depreciates, which means that the money is flowing out. If you had put 10,000 naira in the bank in 2005, 2006, 10,000 naira, you'd have been able to buy a bag of rice. But if you left that 10,000 naira and you withdraw that 10,000 naira today, you will be able to buy maybe 1/3 of a bag of rice. You will not even buy half a bag of rice. Which means that if your money was a bag of rice in 2005, the rice have walked away. 2/3 of the rice have walked away. You are left with 1/3 of the rice. So imagine somebody thinking that he or she kept 10,000 naira. So keeping money is an illusion. Let me tell you something that other people who have money used to say. They will call the accountants and they say, how liquid are we? And then the accountant will reply and say, we are too liquid. That means we have too much money that we are keeping. And they know that it is wrong to keep money. So they say, we are too liquid. That means we have too much cash. So they will be looking for ventures to put money into. Which means that money is a restless servant. Money is a restless servant. Money is a restless servant. So you can't keep money, but you also have to know where you are sending money. Okay? You can't keep money. You also need to know where you are sending money. It is very, 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 very important. So you have to decide what kind of errands you want to send your money, and the errand that you send your money is reflected in your debit alert. It is the errand that you send your money that will determine whether you become rich, wealthy, or not. People have won lotteries in USA. Lotteries running to millions and millions of dollars, and they became broke. It is kind of money that if they told you, you will say, I can never be poor again in my life. Let me tell you, the only people who will never be poor again in their life are the people who make good decisions with their spending or with their investment. Importantly, the people who will be rich, the people who will never become poor again, are the people who do well with their money decisions. There is no shortcut, there is no cap, there is no other way. There is absolutely no other way to it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I wish there was a shortcut, because people who won lottery became broke. People who were born poor became rich. So what do you think happened? What do you think happened? What do you think happened? Money decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, what will you focus on? Will you focus on your credit alert, or will you put majority of the focus on debit alert? Which one will it be for you now? Which one will you be for it now? Some people have made money before based on a relationship. And then somebody makes 100K because of the relationship, and then somebody was wise to take 30K out of the 100K to buy a gift for the person who recommended them for the deal. And then there was somebody who decided to spend the money. Who do you think is going to be recommended the next time? Spending decision. Spending decision. Investment decision. Alright? I wanted to go on and on and on and on and on to tell you about what the high level people do with money, but there's no point doing that tonight. No point. There's no point. I think that what we have tonight is good. Is good. Is good. Your task is simple. Your task is simple. Your task is simple. Your task is you are going to go and get your statement of account. TP file, you're welcome. TP file, you're welcome. You're welcome. Your task today is that you are going to go and get your June statement of account from your bank. June statement of account from your bank. Go and check it. Go and check it. You go and is either you download it in PDF form or you go and print it in your bank. But the idea is that you forget about your credit alert. Okay? Please forget about your credit alert. You will take that statement of account and you will look through your debit alert, and you will see how many debit alerts that you have. Okay? And then I'm talking about important one. I'm not talking about airtime and data kind of thing. Okay? And then you will now look, if you have 20 debit alerts, how many of every 20 alerts was done in such a way that it influences other people to decide to credit you? That's all. Your task is not much to that. That's all. That is all. That is all. That is your task. Take June's statement of account from your bank and check. Determine how many percent of your debit alert do you think was geared towards influencing other people to decide to credit you. That's all. That's all. Easy, right? Absolutely very easy, right? Absolutely very easy. Absolutely very easy. Thank you very much. You guys are wonderful. Thanks for sticking through. I really, 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 really appreciate you guys a lot. I appreciate you guys so much. So much. So much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We got to go now. I love you guys. I'm rooting for you. I am particularly invested in your success. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I will see you tomorrow morning. It is the debit alert. Okay? It is what? It is debit alert.